Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video, and today is my preview, of course, for the Leeds United vs QPR game. We had a poor game against Southampton, but hopefully we can move on from that game and we can win. So let's go through the first thing, of course, we do is go through the last 6 meetings against QPR. The last game we played against them, we did lose 1-0. The game before then, we won 2-0. Before then, we lost 1-0. Before then, we lost 2-1. Before then, we won 2-1. And before then, we won 2-0 in our sixth recent, our longest away from the sixth. That's so confusing to say. It was in 2018. So from 2018 to 2020, we played them 6 times, and we have won 3 and lost 3. So it's a 50-50 record with 0 losses in between. And off the last 3 recent games, there's been a clean sheet for one team. Of course, QPR, the last time we played them, got a clean sheet when they beat us 1-0. Before then, as I already said, we won 2-0, so that was a clean sheet for us. And then they got a clean sheet before then. So the last 3 games have been clean sheets, and there hasn't been more than 2 goals in this fixture in the last 6 games. They've all been 1 or 2 goals for both teams, which it gets exciting because you think it's going to be a close, tight game maybe again. We have scored 7 goals. They have scored 5, so we scored more goals, which that's some confidence on the side. We've got 13 yellow cards. They've got 21 yellow cards, and we've got 1 red card. They've got 0. So a lot of cards in this fixture compared to a lot of others that we've actually been through. Now we're going to go through our starting 11, who I think will line up for Leeds United against QPR, who are having a pretty poor season. 8 points in 22nd, while we're in 9th on 3 wins, on 13 points. We'll start off, we'll go with Meslier in goal. He'll start in goal. Still has made 0 mistakes, in my opinion. Like, he's not at fault for any of the goals we have conceded yet this season, and he's been great. So he'll start, of course, in goal. Right back, we will be starting Luke Ayling. I think Ayling will come back into the team and play right back. No offense to Shackleton, I just think Ayling's a bit better still than Shackleton. But I like Shackleton. I would like him to come on off the bench at a certain time. But I do think Ayling is going to start in this game against QPR, just my opinion. The defensive partnership will be Struck for me and Rodon. I think Cooper will come out. People have blamed him so much for that game. I don't think it was all his fault, but everyone's been blaming him and saying it's all his fault. I've already been through it, but the first goal was Byram and Cooper's fault, and the third goal was Byram's fault, but no one's gone on at Byram because it's Byram. Which I like Byram. I don't want to say anything bad about Byram. I like him. But it's funny how there's certain agendas against certain players and not against others. But we move. Byram, of course, even though Byram will start at left back because he's been good this season. Throughout the season, he's been good. He's had 1 bad game, which people have not really called a bad game. But defensively, he was at fault for 2 goals, you could say. The same goal Cooper was at fault for, you could say he was at fault for because he was also not really paying attention and could have made a tackle. And he was also at fault for the 3rd goal where he fell on his arms and got spun. But yeah, I think Byram will start. The double pivot, I think we're going to do with Ampadu and Grave because I do think Kamara was at fault for also for the 2nd goal. I think it was Kamara in the box who didn't go to the defender tight enough, who didn't go to the player quite quick enough, and they shot and scored off the post. That was the 2nd goal. I'm pretty sure it was Kamara there. In the 3 in front, I think we're going to go with Somerville on the left. Now, the problem with Somerville last game, which I want to see better in this game, is the pressing. He didn't press. So he's actually at fault for 1 or 2 goals as well, including other chances that didn't end up being goals. But if he tracked back and defended with the team, those goals wouldn't, the chance wouldn't have happened. It would have been, maybe help the defense a bit more. That's all I'm asking. Because he has done that this season. But for some reason, in the last game against Southampton, he didn't help the defense. He didn't track back. I don't know if that's Spark telling him not to, or he just did that on his own accord. I have no idea. But we'll go with Somerville on the left, Pirro down the middle, and on the right, we'll go with Jane Anthony. I feel bad for Dan James because I think he's had an all-right season. Top assister in the league, and he still gets hammered with, oh, he's not good, he's shit, he's been bad. I don't know. But he was bad in the last game, so I think I like him as an impact player as well, and I think he will come off the bench, and I'm going to say he's going to do damage off the bench. But I think we'll start Jane Anthony, give him his first start for the club. And, of course, up front, we'll have Jorginho Rutter. Sorry. Jorginho Rutter will start up top. I've been liking him this season. He's looked really good, And my prediction, off the bench, I want to actually give a prediction of who I think we're going to see off the bench. Of course, I think we're going to see Dan James off the bench in the second half at some point. I think we're going to see Shackleton maybe off the bench in the second half at some point. Patrick Bamford will probably make an appearance within 20 minutes, 25 minutes to go. Start getting his legs, trying to get him fitter and fitter every single game until he's 100%. Hopefully, because I think he's a big impact for this team, and I think he can do a really good job with this team. And when Bamford's fully fit, I don't know if people will not agree with me on this, but when Bamford's fully fit, I want to see him up front and Rutter on the right. Because towards the end of that game, Rutter looked good on the right. And it looks like he can whip the ball in. I want to see Bamford and Pirro there with Rutter on the wing. I just want to see that maybe for one game. That's it. But I'm going to go on my score prediction. We lost to Southampton where we got absolutely battered 3-1. We're going to make a statement after that, and we're not going to let it happen again because we're going to win this game. It's going to be a 2-0 and another clean sheet for Leeds United. Goal scorers, let's go with Somerville, and let's go this time, hopefully, with Patrick Bamford scoring his first goal back at Ellen Road and letting that crowd erupt as he seals the game in around the 83rd minute, let's say. And that's going to make it 2-0 and seal the game. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, leave your score predictions in the comment section below. And I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.